Lean principles and lean tools. In this video, I will explain the connection between lean principles and their implementation on the shop floor with the right lean tools. I have already created a video that discusses the lean principles applied to both the Japanese and American models. If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend watching it before proceeding. I will start with the American model and then compare it to the Japanese model from Toyota. The American model of the lean principles is as follows. 1. Value. 2. Map the value. 3. Flow. 4. Pull. 5. Seek perfection. Remember, these principles must be followed in this sequence. What are the lean tools used to implement these principles? Starting with the first one, value. To define what has value for the customer, you can use the voice of the customer and the QFT. The book Lean Thinking strongly recommends spending time and resources on this phase. Rother, in his new introduction to learning to see, states that after the publication of the book, many companies rushed to do VSM without connecting this exercise with value for the customer and the company. After this exercise, you must ask yourself how, where, and in what time frame to translate this value. This is the time to use Hashin Kanri, also known as strategy deployment. At this point, the first step should be complete, and you are ready to move on to the second step, map the value. Depending on the process to be mapped, you must use the right process map. I have created a video that explains the different types of process mapping. In general, for manufacturing processes, value stream mapping is used, while for transaction processes, swim lane is used. In the description, you will find links to dedicated tutorials. After mapping the process, you can move on to creating flow. To create flow, the main tool to start with is the 5S method. It is one of the most well-known lean tools and is used to create safe and efficient workstations. The 5S method also allows you to identify the 7 wastes muda and the other 2 types of waste, muri, overload, and mura, unevenness. Next, you must design the new workstation or cell through standard work and work instructions. For work instructions, I could use the TWI methodology. For a continuous flow, materials must never run out. In this phase, the figure of the water spider must be introduced. Finally, if the process involves machinery, these must not stop either, and so a total productive maintenance program must be started. After creating the flow, you are ready to move on to the next step, implementing pull. The tools used to implement pull are visual management and Kanban. You have reached the final step, seek perfection. The seek perfection phase is also called continuous improvement or Kaizen. To develop this last point, a standard work leader, a daily morning meeting, and a problem-solving culture must be established. After a first cycle on a selected product family, the process starts again on another product family and also starts again on the product family it started with. Everything I've told you, you can find on the internet for free. If you don't have money, and if you have a lot of time, you can look up videos on these topics on YouTube. If, on the other hand, you have a little money to invest in your training and want to save time by watching only the videos that are worth watching, organized in a handy PDF that you can also share, then you might consider buying my PDF video collection, Lean Mastery. In Lean Mastery, I have collected the best videos for each lean principle, so you will have a step-by-step sequence to follow. Understanding the principles and having the list of correct tools to apply at the right time in your lean journey. Find the link in the description. Turning to the Japanese model from Toyota. Value is defined in the roof of the house, where customer value is achieved through the principles of offering the highest quality product at the lowest cost and shortest lead time. The foundation of this model is built on stability, achieved through the 5S principles, leveling, and standard work. The first pillar, just in time, is achieved through visual management and the use of Kanban. The second pillar is Jidoka/Kaizen. Links to all related videos and a PDF I have created for you can be found in the description.